Hello everyone, this is Iqbal Khan, and right now I'm working on this beech group. This is 37 years old and the branches have got long and leggy, and we need to bring them back, make the tree a little bit more compact. This is the beech group that I'm working on, and I'll give it a quick turn so you can see what it looks like before I start working on it. It's about 37 years old and it was grown from seed by Mike Jones of Bonsai Passion. He's retired, he's got arthritis, and I was fortunate enough to acquire this from him about 5 years ago roughly. Right, basically the work in hand today is to reduce these long branches and pull the tree back in. And the way it's done is, for example, this long branch will be cut to here and leaving this node, and that will take over, and there's another node here, so we'll basically bring it into here. And then moving on, this one I'm going to bring it right up to here, and with this one to about there, and this one I'm going to take it right back to there. And same thing with this one and this one. That's new growth which will come off. And this again is very long branch. I'm going to cut it back to there. Let me turn it. And we have this branch here which I'm going to reduce. Same thing with this one, reduce it to there, and that one, reduce it to there, and this one again reduce it to there. That's going back on itself, which should be removed, and this one I'm going to reduce it to there, leaving that bud and branch to take over. Now this branch again is very long and leggy, and there's a small branch coming out of here, and we'll basically cut this back to there. And same thing with this one, and reduce that back to there. And this branch here has again new nodes coming out, and we'll cut it back to there. And same thing with this one, again is very long and leggy. We'll cut it back to there, and that I'm going to cut right back. That branch, and there's a node here which will develop into another branch. Again is thin, leggy and getting too tall, so we'll cut it back to there. There are new branches, small branches there. This one again I'll reduce it to there. There's a little node and a new bud. And same thing with this one. We will firstly remove this dead branch and reduce it to that node there. Same thing with this one. And as you can see, we are pulling the tree back in. There's a bit of a problem here. These branches are clashing, so I'm going to reduce this to about there. Take the clash away, and then reduce this to the bud below. And same thing with this one. And this one, and these I'm going to reduce to there, so there are a couple of buds there that will take over. And this again I'm going to reduce to about there, and there are buds which will take over. Moving onwards, this branch I'm going to reduce to there. Now we are continuing to work on the tree and prune the branches back, and there's a lot to do, so I'm going to continue working on it off camera, and we'll catch up shortly. Right folks, that's as much work as I can do on this group today, and I'll give it a quick turn, and you will see it is a lot lighter than it was when we started. It's quite heavy, so I'm having to use the tree at the end to pull it, and you will see that it's a lot thinner and lighter. We've removed quite a lot of the leggy long branches and buds, and when it will leaf out shortly, and when that happens, the sunlight will be able to get through to the lower branches and keep it nice and strong and healthy. We are in September now, and the leaves have had all of the summer to grow, and I thought we'd include an update as it really completes the story of the tree and the work that we have done. This is the apex of the tree, and I'll do a few more close-ups before I completely zoom out. And that's the other part, and we'll gradually sort of zoom out. This is a close-up of the top of the pot and the 7 trees, the trunks, and the brown stuff is fertilizer. These are chicken pellets which go a bit mushy, and they're very good for the trees. So I'm going to give the tree a full 360, and it's quite heavy, so I'm going to have to use the trunks as leverage. And Wojak is here, fortunately, to give me a hand with this. I'd never manage it on my own. It's very, very heavy. And that is where we started. That's the front of the group. And this one of my favorite groups is around 37 years old. And yeah, it's all filled up nicely following our spring pruning of the branches. I'm not going to do a summer prune, and I'll prune it again in spring next year. That's all for now, folks. Thanks for watching, and to watch more, please subscribe and hit the bell. This is Iqbal Khan for mikbonsai in West London. Until the next time. And now for the afterthought. What's the difference between a lawyer and a vulture? Wings? You dig,